have you kind of seen him evolve over the course of the season so far?
Well, no, I think Lance, he does a lot of really good things for us. Some show up on the stat sheet, some don't. I think he's gotten more confident offensively, and he's looking to take advantage of the opportunities when they're there. But he's one of our hard-headed glue guys that just do a lot of things for us that are important, and that's why we like having him on the floor.
So much has been made of this Dirk comparison to KP, and obviously you played against Dirk for a long time. In your opinion, I know you don't like to compare players, but is it a fair comparison?
No.
Just because?
Yeah, no, just because I don't like to compare, and I just don't see how you take 2 minutes of something and compare it to something, for 15 or 18 years or however many years Dirk has been playing. It's just not. I don't think it's fair to either guy. So I've just never been in the business of doing it. I think obviously Dirk has been a Hall of Fame caliber player for a long time, and Chris has potential that shows his upside is maybe equally as high, but I think we got to kind of let him tie up his other shoe before we start comparing him to all these other guys.
When you take a look at this matchup tonight and coming off of the last game, what are some things that you want to see from your team early in this one tonight?
Just continuing to find ways to get off to solid starts, no matter what that looks like. We won't have a 42-point first quarter every night like we did against Brooklyn. So you can't rely on just making shots to get you off to a good start, and so getting off to good starts is really key. And then being able to sustain patience, attention to detail. Even when things aren't going well, to not allow frustration, stress, calls, missed shots to deter you from only thinking about making winning plays.
Coach, when you were a player, when was the last time you saw a rookie was ready to go from the get-go, like Kristaps is?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Kobe's a popular name to throw out. Yeah, I mean, I've seen many guys over the years that, for different reasons, seem to be ready to go right from the start. And it just depends on the situation. I think you go into more so than whether the player's ready. I think that some players are drafted as rookies onto teams, and they're given responsibilities that maybe they aren't ready for, but it doesn't mean that they're not ready to play at this level. And I think that, it's worked out well for Chris that we didn't try to make him something before he actually started playing. And so he's been able to find a role that fits him at the point where he is in his career. We didn't place the entire franchise on his shoulders and say, go win some games for us. And I think a lot of rookies that are drafted high get put in that position.
Coach, Carmelo mentioned after Saturday's game that his knee was still bothering him a little bit. Have you had a chance to check in with him since then? And if so, how is he doing heading into tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, as far as I'm aware of, at least from our medical staff, and I think every player has something bothering them, at this point in the season. We'll definitely continue to monitor it, and like we always do. As far as his availability, he's ready to go, and hopefully he'll be fine. But we'll always keep a close eye on anything that pops up with any guys, and we want to make sure that Melo has a chance to make it through the season, and not just make it through the season, but actually perform at a high level all season, and that means keeping a close eye on different symptoms that we may see.
Dirk kind of